I'm here with Tom, who is an aspiring footballer. Actually met you probably about 7 years ago now, and we just saw a photo together 7 years ago.
That's crazy.
So you've grown a lot and I haven't. But no, it's great to catch up with you again, and I'd love to hear a little bit more about your story and your experience with epilepsy. How old were you when I guess you guys became aware of your experience in the epilepsy?
I was 7 at the time.
Okay.
Just kind of the end of being 6, turning 7, and that's when my journey kind of all started with that sort of thing. And I guess you could say living hell kind of hit me, you know. There's a lot of stuff that I found really hard, traumatic, but football was always something that would give me an out from that, and I mean it still does give me an out for things to this day. So
so in terms of school and your football, your teams, how do they kind of respond to it?
At the time it was really difficult because obviously they wouldn't have understood at the start, so you know I was barely even making it to school. I started being bullied, that sort of thing. For me, it was half the battle was actually getting to school and doing that sort of thing.
In terms of football, how has kind of football helped you? You know, moving forward from that. You know, spoke about that. You know, you said you're about 7 years old when you first experienced epilepsy. How has football kind of helped you moving forward and you know get you to where you are today?
Look, football's always an out for me. So. For me, it was a struggle to get to school. It was a struggle to do those things, but I was always at football. Like, no matter what, you know, I used to have seizures when I played football, which a lot of my teammates actually started to recognise that's what happened. That was what it was. That it's okay, you know, and that was just who I was at the time.
Yeah.
And it was football for me was an outlet, and it was always something I could fall back on, kind of.
Fast forward, you know, so how old are you now? 18?
16,
about
mate.
16. Oh,
I'm turning
God,
17
okay.
soon. Yeah.
Wow. All right. That's awesome.
Yeah,
but all right. So just fast forward 10 years. Your dream. What would you be doing in 10 years' time? Is there someone who you'd be playing for?
Playing professional football. Yeah. For the Roar. Or
for the Roar, I like that.
Yeah, for the Roar, or maybe another club. You know.
Yeah. Just playing professionally.
Yeah. Just playing professional football, whether it be in Australia, whether it be in Europe, whether it be in America. I want to make it so badly, man. You know.
Yeah. You were saying before that you almost are obsessed with football in terms of training, and you know, on the Friday afternoon, some of your mates might be wanting to go and hang out, mess around, but you want to go and be training and practicing. What do you think kind of motivates you to be like that and to do that?
For me, it actually comes all the way back to bullying. So all kind of my drive came from people's hate kind of thing, you know. So persisting to go to school when others would give me crap, you know. You know, persisting to keep going at my football when other people are saying you're stupid, what are you training like this for, why do you do this? That's my motivation, you know. When people think they're pulling me back, they're giving me more fuel, you know. It fuels me to work harder and you know, get out Friday afternoon train, you know. It's good.
Cool. I was saying as well before, it's even I think most of us notice as professional footballers, you kind of get to an age, probably around your age now, where you know you've got friends that might kind of go down a different path to where you want to go. And you know, a lot of my best mates were probably as good as me, if not some of them probably better than me at football. And then you get to this point in your life where you know there's like the partying and that type of stuff where people kind of might want to go down that track. And I think what I say to people is that when it got to that stage, I went the other way, where I stayed on the right track. I didn't go out partying all night with all my mates. I still obviously had a great group of friends who actually supported me when I didn't want to do those things. But I think you get to that age that you're at now, where that's where people really make their decision of what they want in their future. And
I mean, look where you're at, mate. Playing for Brisbane Roar.
It's worked out well for me. Exactly. I just want to say, meeting you again. Obviously, the first time I met you was a long time ago. Meeting you now, you're an outstanding young man, inspirational as well. I've loved hearing about you and your story.
Thank you.
And I hope that I'm at home, you know, in a few years' time, watching you play for the Roar, and I'll be yelling at you from the sideline. But yeah, I really do hope that you continue to grow as a footballer, and you do continue chasing your dream. Like I said, it's been awesome catching up with you again, and I spoke to obviously Nevs and Macklin, and we're going to try and sort something out for you as well, whether it's a jersey or something like that. So we'll get that to you hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Get the boys to sign something for you and go from there. But I appreciate your time, and thanks for wanting to catch up and hang out. And yeah, as I said, outstanding young man, and it's been inspirational hearing your story.
Yeah, awesome. Right. Cheers, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers, bro.
Been a pleasure.
Thank you.